Good morning. Sorry for coming in away. So many things to tell everybody. Anyways, let's start.
No. Coops, do it the other way.
Fourth reading, Leviticus 13, 24 through 28. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Yitzhak. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Jesus, Yitzchak, Cooper, Man. As explained above, the first symptom of tzaras of the skin is a white spot on the flesh. Okay. All right. So here's for my dilemma that I was just mentioning, and I'd like to mention exactly what I'm holding. So it's very difficult. I'm trying not to tell people stuff, what to do, things, but I am constantly finding myself in positions that I have to tell people things what to do. So either, meaning if I don't tell people what to do, I'm just gonna get upset. I don't know, like a guy sitting here and wasting a full hour of Chassidus time, things like that. And if I don't say something, I'm not gonna do anything about it. So I'm just gonna end up upset. Thank you. Appreciate that. So basically, I'm sure there's something I could do about it, but I feel like because I'm kind of being schlepped down to
getting carried away. Michias Mikra Baharas Leva Na Vegon Vayikra Yud Gimel Perak Yud Gimel Pasuk Chav Dalet. If the healed area of the burn turns into a white spot. I mean, the reason why we got tzaras is because we got carried away doing bad things, and we're like, yeah, okay, I'm doing this and this, and then they woke up with white, with white dots and stuff, and then they realized, I didn't realize that I did this and this, and I mean, nowadays we can refer to getting carried away a lot because we're not really paying attention to what we're doing and where we are at, because we can be daydreaming and be somewhere, but not really paying attention to what people are asking to be done. So yeah.
So, Isaac, who's this person that's bothering me? Punch him in the face. Is it me? Punch him in the face too. Isaac, this nice mini snap. Is this yours? Or is it mine? Or should I eat it? Isaac, if anyone's bothering you, just tell me their name, and there won't be no problem anymore. Like it's in 10 seconds, the problem will be done. So just let me know anyone who's bothering you. Just text it to me. 917 beep 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 75. So you know the blinks. You don't know the blinks. But yeah, make sure you tell me anyone who's bothering you, because I will punch them in the balls and I will kill them. You can't bother Isaac, that's your thing. If I'm bothering Isaac, I'll just give him a punch in the face. That's all I want. So pass.
White is a symbol of purity and innocence. Therefore, the appearance of an abnormally white spot on the flesh can also indicate an overabundance of holy spiritual energy. This can happen when our experience of holy rapture is not balanced by an equal sense of humble commitment to our divine mission. I guess this is kind of a response to the Nadav and Avihu thing, where Nadav and Avihu just wanted this spiritual rapture and ended up dying because of this place of nefesh, right? Experiencing too high godliness. By the way, even though it's a joke, you are holding my chocolate in your hand,
And I
thus
want to
making
eat
it melt, and I don't appreciate it.
I want to eat it.
I'm trying so hard not to give you like negative attention, but it's only certain things I can control. Avi, good to see you.
I get it.
No, not by taking it and harassing me.
I give it back.
Yeah, that's
You
not
didn't.
why I give you. I'm sorry. Um, good to see you. Good to see you. So basically everything has to be with an equal balance. You know, you shouldn't. We don't go very spiritual and feel all high and mighty and all of that stuff and disconnect from what we know to do. At the same time,
Well, white is a symbol of purity and innocence. Therefore, the appearance of next one. In this context, the sin of gossip, which Tsaras is meant to indicate, can be seen as too much of what could have and should have
stop.
been a good or even holy thing, but instead, the then degenerate degenerate into the opposite. We are all aware of how powerful speech can be in foregoing social ties and promoting peace. Whether we are consider consideration or of it or not, this is why we enjoy social conversation, confidently issues which each other until we reach a understanding.
Avi.
Avi Montrose.
They're knowing
Avi
Avi mantra.
Montrose.
Knowing Avi mantra.
Think. Good morning, fellow Jews. Hello. Let's see. Let me look. By the way, I look at the daily wisdom so I know what day it is. Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, very nice. Okay, I just pressed today's lesson and it tells you what day it is. It's very convenient. It's very nice. Okay. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy to be here with you guys. And I'm just gonna pass. Peace.
I'm back in the South Side. What is the place called that from Shameless? South Side, Chicago. You're back in that shithole. Sorry for your loss. Chicago is one of the worst states in the worst cities in California, and the worst state in the United States, which is Illinois. It's crappy. Every time I fly over it, would have it a plate. I'm like, how do people live with that place? No. If you want, you can join us in LA. We could go to New York City, not Crown Heights. New York City, not Crown Heights. I gotta say that 20 times. So you want to say, oh, I'm going to New York City. They think I'm going to Crown Heights. No, New York City is a lot different than Crown Heights. Or you could go to Florida, go to the beach, pick up some girls. Best part of life. That pass.
Oh, Avi, good to see you. Thanks for joining. How long are you back from Israel? For good? Just for Pesach? Wow. Wow, amazing. Really amazing. All right, so you know how Ben Shapiro says the facts don't care about your feelings?
Mm-hmm.
So So, contrary to what seems like you feel like, Sir Coops, Chicago is not the worst city in California because it's not in
I said
California.
Illinois.
And and whether you like it or not, Crown Heights is in New York. It's just how it is. Sorry. Okay. Now that we finished our geographical lesson, I'm going to try to finish what Yitzi started. Well, all right, I'm going to go back a bit. Whether we are conscious of it or not, this is why we enjoy social conversation, clarifying issues with each other until we reach a mutual understanding. When, however, a hidden access of ego insists that our reputation or esteem take precedence over the advancement of our social harmony, some gossip or slander is inadvertently released in the excitement of conversation. It is therefore crucial that we remain constantly on guard, so only good come out of our social conversation. Get the source.
Torah. Did you say that?
I didn't.
222b, 225b, Lakudis, volume, Sichad, volume, 27 pages 33 to 36, it's 4.5. Sichad 5751, volume 2, pages 492 to 494. Look what my watch did. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'm hurting myself or not, but I mean, I think that this is a good topic about like getting carried away, because we always get carried away with a lot of things. Like, I want to do this, and then someone says, "Yeah, you should do that." Like someone asks for a favor, like, "Can you do this and this?" And say, "Sure, I'll do it," and then you get carried away by doing something else, and then it's like all like the person that asked you to do it, they get angry because you didn't do it, and because you forgot about it and you got carried away. And yeah.
Javi?
Yeah, guys, I have a problem. I think nowadays I'm like so gullible and like naive. When I was on the plane, I was coming back to Chicago. We were like almost in Chicago, and the captain said, he was like, "Okay, everyone, welcome to Los Angeles." And I didn't even realize it was April 1st. And in my head, I was just like, okay, I guess I'm in Los Angeles. I'm like thinking, like, what am I going to do and everything. And then I see everyone around me. They're like, ha, 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 good one. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, why would I even fall for that? So dumb. I had no doubt in my mind that it wasn't a mistake or a joke. I absolutely 100% believed it. I was actually kind of happy. I was like, oh, that would have been nice. But yeah. And then we were about to land, but someone ran on the runway, so we had to take off again. So that was kind of fun. Yeah. Peace.
Meaning they had to go around. Unless he's making April Fool's joke. So first of all, when I said maybe go to a place like Los Angeles, that is nice. Don't go to Chicago, which is in the state of Illinois, not California. So also, you have bad hearing. I said, when you say, if I say I'm going to New York, you think I'm going to Crown Heights, right? Yes. So I'm saying, if you could go to live in New York, but don't live in Crown Heights. That's all I'm saying. Because Crown Heights is my SHIT. Literally. So, Avi, did your pilot crash the plane also for an April Fool's joke? I saw a video on YouTube. Someone basically made a video about, 'cause I was in Chicago, and 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 I was a company making a speaker, and it was like funny, like the guy, like the speaker was cursing about, and it was funny. I should show it. April Fools, you're not normal.
Here you go again. Getting carried away.
You don't need to read it.
Baharis Levana V'Gem Vikr Yud Gimel Chav Dalet. If the healed area of the burn turns into a white spot, you know, it's Yossi, this daily wisdom is very applicable to you. Like, you need to read this and apply it to your life. Of course, I do too. But I can see it's so much easier how it applies to you because you're not me. So in case you have missed it, this is trying to teach us how speech is a gift from the Eibishter in order to accomplish amazing things. Like when you talk with people, you socialize, and you are able to come to agreements and make up differences and communicate properly. And when we get carried away from something that's good and we basically abuse it, we use it in a negative, that's basically what this is. It means white is supposed to represent something good, like speech. But when you abuse speech and you say things that are not good and that hurt people and that are maybe fool people even, that's abusing it.
I think April Fools is stupid. It's like you scare someone, you're like April Fools, and then next you know you kill someone, April Fools. Like, is it actually gonna go like, from step one until killing someone? Like, I mean, I think that people think it's funny to do stupid things. I mean, I think that's why the world is becoming stupider by the minute, because we have a day like April Fools and like are like, yeah, we can do stupid things and like make fun, like have fun with people, and then like next thing you know, like you don't know if you're hurting someone. Like you can like you can pull a prank on someone and say April Fools. Like, what if that like hurts the guy? Like physically, like you can like, oh, you do something bad like to the guy, like you put something like on a table or something, and then he freaks out. Like, I mean, I think that it's stupid. I mean, nowadays with the new technology, it's probably gonna become stupider by the second.
Javi?
So, Yossi, first of all, it's not Illinois, it's Illinois. I just found this out like a day ago. I was so surprised. Uh, and yeah, as long as just say it's a prank and you could do whatever you want to someone. You could like mess up their whole life, but then in the end, you just show them where the cameras are, like over there and over there, and they'll be like, "Oh, it was a prank. Why didn't you tell me that?" So as long as it's a prank, then pretty much anything's acceptable and it's okay. Yeah. Only miss the days when we couldn't skip. We just had to listen to silence. I feel like it's cheating to skip. It's not fair. I can skip. Okay, next.
Okay, Mr. Yeah. First of all, the first thing I will kill on April Fools is next thing. Isaac. It's a prank.
So is this.
So pranks are funny, but you know, there's a line between funny and harmful. So yeah, We don't go around killing people on April Fool's Day. We make jokes like one company made a joke that about something that was canceled. They made it as if it was they made their own as a joke. So many things, stupid things. Someone made her think that you could get $20 off on a flight to Adar, but then when you click it, it takes you to an April Fool's link. It's all jokes. There's also one prank that says removed you, so it makes you think you're from WhatsApp. I feel bad for the people who kill themselves because they're removed, but it's all a joke.
I think that pranks are cruel. I don't think they're funny. White is a symbol of purity and innocence. Therefore, the appearance of an abnormally white spot on the flesh can also indicate an overabundance of holy spiritual energy. This can happen when our experience of a holy rapture is not balanced by an equal sense of humble commitment to our divine mission. I think that pretty much any scenario, yeah, there might be exceptions. I don't know. I'm not saying 100%, but I think that pretty much any scenario you're pulling a prank on someone, I will show you how at least one person involved does not find it funny. For example, the joke of you just hitting me. I don't find it funny. You found it funny. It wasn't funny. Then when I grabbed your hand and twisted it, maybe I didn't actually find it funny. But you probably didn't either find it funny. Because there's nothing funny about it. It's not fun. Taking my chocolate this morning. Yeah, it's a funny joke. But it wasn't funny. Not to me, it wasn't. I don't know. Anything. I'm saying I'm very, very far from perfect. But I would like to know the truth if it's available. And I think that the truth is that pranks hurt people more than it helps.
Okay, so I saw two videos on YouTube. One was this guy came to his brother while he was playing, I think it was Fortnite, and he's like, get out of my room. He's like, no, I have an April Fool's joke for you, like a prank for you. He's like, okay, fine, go at it. He takes a water bottle and he pours it onto the system, the whole system, and the whole system like burn like flames up somehow. And I mean, the guy thought it was funny, I guess, but the brother didn't think it was funny.
The brother doesn't have a
And the other one was this guy went up to these people and said, "Yeah, I have something for you." And this one person came, "Yeah, I'll come and get something from you," even though like this guy's a stranger, and he says, "Yeah, here," like they think that they're getting a car, but like he gives them a shovel, and this guy this person takes the shovel and hits the guy on the head. And the guy, like once he's on the floor, he says, "April Fools." Like, I mean, most of the time people don't want to be like bothered or something like that, and like most of the time jokes aren't really funny. Also, I think we're getting carried away with this subject.
Ravi?
I think it's really important to be able to differentiate between laughing with someone and laughing at someone, because I think so often like someone will fall and with a bunch of friends around, and they'll just start laughing. Like the person will laugh and then everyone else is laughing. But if you think about it, the person was alone. He wouldn't. If it would be laughing, that would be weird. It'd be really weird. So why would everyone like laugh and crack up? The guy's only doing it because he's probably embarrassed. So wonder why we do it if we probably know it anyway. So weird. Yeah. All right. Peace.
No. I just wanted to say an ad from Tesla 4 years ago for April Fool's was that their cars would detect if a cop's giving a ticket. And if it does, it will turn on the windshield wipers, it'll drive around the block, it will do anything to get it so you don't get a ticket. So what's wrong? Did it hurt anyone? No. Did people want that feature? Yes. Some people think it wasn't funny? Yes. It was, because people who actually get tickets every day. You know? Yeah, pass.
It's a good point, and I would agree with you. There is obviously a way to have fun without actually harming people. And I think that's what Avi was saying, that there's a difference between laughing with someone, laughing at someone. Even though, even in that scenario, it could probably find you a couple of, I don't know, probably tens of thousands of parking reinforcement that did not find it funny. But
It wasn't real.
thank you so much. So, but at the same time, yeah, that's true. Meaning that's not a prank on someone. That's a joke. It's a joke that's funny. As opposed to a prank on someone, which is doing something to them and harming them. Or fooling someone, making someone look like a fool. That's what it is. It makes people embarrassed, not so comfortable. I actually posted the picture on the FiveAlive, I think. I've been looking for the source for it. Haven't found it yet. But basically it goes, oh, it wasn't on the FiveAlive? Where was it posted? Oh, sorry, I was assuming you guys saw this already. It's a thing from the Frierdiker Rebbe that says, as my bar mitzvah approached, my father impressed three things upon me. Never to fool myself, never to fool someone else, never to allow myself to be fooled.
I think those things are pretty like they're pretty important for us to know. Like I'm doing editing now. Like I'm doing for bar mitzvahs and stuff. So like now I'm gonna try to edit this video and take like the last part. Like we have a few minutes left. I'm gonna take the last part, try editing, try finding good video, like good sayings, and then just like putting it all together and then getting it on YouTube somehow with in the like on the top view, and then like people will be like watching this, like it'll be like 5 minutes, it'll be like this whole thing, and then people are like, oh wow, I wish I knew that from a very long time, and then next thing you know, probably a normal world maybe. I mean, we can take stuff off videos or make it as our own, and people could not believe us, but I mean, sometimes people think that yeah, it's just YouTube and it's all like a prank and like it's not really real. But
Avi?
Don't fool yourself and don't allow yourself to be fooled. Trying to understand what that means, but I'm not really sure. If any of you guys have any input, personal commentary, I'll be happy to listen to it. China, Mexico, Ethiopia, Pakistan, but there's no American though. It's okay. I don't even know what country I'm in. Okay, next.
Uh, Fool myself. Fool myself is to, I know something is true, and by wanting to justify it or something similar to that, I fool myself into saying that it's fine for something that's not true, that does not fit with the truth that I know to be true. I think that's what would consist of fool myself. Allowing myself to be fooled is to put myself in a position where people that spend their time fooling people um, end up fooling me. So that means to not to be dumb, not to means to learn, to be sharp, to be on top of my game. It says that a chassid is not a fool. I don't remember the exact terminology, but basically, those are one of the things. What does that mean? You're not a fool. It means that you don't put yourself in a position of constantly not knowing what truth is, and I guess also about hanging around people, what kind of people you want to hang around. These days, especially on YouTube, as Yitzi was pointing out for us, a lot of people consider friends that's what friends do. They pull pranks on each other all day. So that's what I think those two mean. But would love to hear what you think it means.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mashiach now. Have a wonderful day.
What?